What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode from the Infinity Evolved series. Last time we worked a little bit on this here contraption behind me. Uh, as you can see, I changed it up a little bit, changed around the layout, but it's essentially the same exact thing. We've got the aqueous accumulator pushing water into the steam dynamo, which then puts the RF into the energy cell, into the pulverizer, and into the furnace. But here you can see I added a couple more chests. This one is from the output that gets produced as a little side product from the pulverizer. And then this one is if we have some dust already that we just want to input straight to the furnace and bypass the pulverizer. You can also see I changed up the floor a little bit here and made the space just a little bit bigger. And then I also added some stairs right here. Yeah, so that's just about all I did off camera. And then today we're going to get into some Tinker's Construct. And this is a mod that I used to do quite a bit. I wouldn't say quite a bit, I did it once, the only time that I ever tried playing modded about 5-ish years ago. But basically what it does is it allows you to make your own custom tools, separate from the vanilla tools. And so to do that you need to have a few materials, which I gathered here. I decided to just skip the crafting because basically last time that was all it was, and I figured that might get boring. So what we got here is we got a bunch of seared bricks, a smeltery controller, some seared glass, a casting table, smeltering drain, and a seared faucet, and a couple of casting channels. So to get started with it, I think what we've got to do is oh, well, there goes that. We've just got to dig out a little 3x3 right here, and then get this, the actual furnace created. It's just a multi-block structure, and I think we're going to make it with this 3x3 base here, and then walls along the side going up to the ceiling. Alright, so we've got the main structure built. Now all we've got to do is punch out a couple spots to put the controllers in the windows and the drain, and I think we should be good to go. I haven't done this in a long time, so I might mess this up, but I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability, and then we will see how it goes. So I think I'm just gonna put the glass going down the center right there. I think we can just leave this how it was. Yeah, and then we could put a bucket of lava in there to start fueling this. I don't think we need to worry about mobs spawning in there. That's what those little X's were. But now we need to place the drain somewhere. Oop. So I'm gonna place the drain right here, and then I'm gonna put the faucet coming out of it, and put the casting table right beneath it. So now once we get some metals in there, we'll be able to just drain those straight into the casting table, I think this is called. But before we do any of that, we're going to need to go ahead and make the rest of the tables and items that we're going to need to craft the templates and such. So to do that, we're going to need to take all these blank patterns, and then we're going to have to go one here for the stencil table. Forgot what this one's called. Part builder, and then I think we need to make a chest one. And I think there's one with the crafting table as well, if I recall correctly. Oh, is that it? Crafting station? What does this do? Tool station. Okay, what's the difference there? I don't know. But yes, we've got all this stuff now. We can start placing them down. I know there's a certain order that these should be placed with each other, but I don't know what it is exactly. I know one of these blocks that I've got here for Tinker's can access the pattern chest if it's placed next to it. But I'm not sure which one it is, so we're probably just going to place these down and hope for the best. Hope that everything is where they need to be. Oh, sweet. What does this give me? Okay, so this is how we make the patterns, which we're going to need to to actually start making the parts for the tools. So I'm going to go ahead and get these all done real quick. Okay, so we've got all these patterns crafted up now. And then I think what we have to do next is make tool parts with them, which I think we were supposed to do with planks maybe, or stone. I'm actually not too sure. Oh, okay, so we did place this in the right spot. The pattern chest needs to be next to the part builder, I'm assuming. Um, yeah, okay, so I think what we need to do here is just go one by one with all of these patterns, and then we can make casts out of them, so we can make tools with metal rather than just stone and wood. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll see you in a second. Alright, so as you can see, I've got all the parts created with the stone. So now we can go ahead and make castings, but there's a few of the patterns, namely these four right here, that wouldn't allow me to combine them with stone for some reason. Oh, okay, so now the scythe is working, but okay, maybe I was just wrong. Okay, yeah, so this bowstring pattern isn't working with it, and the fletching pattern isn't working with it. But other than that, we've got everything we need now to go ahead and start making the castings. And to do that, we're going to need some aluminum brass. And that's just a combination of aluminum and pulverized copper, but I don't think 16 is going to be enough, so I'm going to go ahead and craft a few more. 32 should be plenty. So we're going to go ahead and just pop these into the furnace and then wait for these to smelt into ingots. And in the meantime, I think I made this, instead of making it centered, I think I'm going to push it over to the left a little bit, because as you can see here, we don't have too much room for all the workbenches and such over on this side. So I think real quick I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct this and move it over to the left. Alright, so while we waited for that aluminum brass to smelt up, I moved this over to the left. So we can go ahead and take this now. And now 32 should be plenty. So I think what we have to do is take a bucket and go get some lava so we can fill up this the smeltery controller. Luckily there's some lava right up here. So I gotta go ahead and figure out a way to get up there, then snag a bucket of that, pop it in there, and then we could fill that up with the aluminum brass. Okay, so we found our source of lava. Unfortunately, it's only one block, but I don't think that's too big of a deal, so we're going to go ahead and pick that up and then light up this area so that way there's no baddies spawning up here after this drains. Cool. Yeah, that should be plenty of light for it. Put one more right there and then fill this area back up. And then we can go ahead and right click, maybe? Okay, can we just, is that how that works? Hold on, let me figure this out real quick. Okay, so I think I've got this figured out. So I gotta take the lava and fill up this seared glass. Oh, well, that's not really much at all. Okay. And then whatever I want to smelt up goes into the smeltery controller. So we're gonna go ahead and put this aluminum brass in there. Okay, and then it looks like something's happening. Looks like those are all getting smelted. And then once those are all smelted up, we should be able to see them in this little, yeah, there we go. 30, not 32, that's a little odd. Oh, because I didn't put 2 in. Oh, maybe there's only 30 slots. That's slightly frustrating. But now we can go ahead and take our pieces and put one into the, oh, oops. How do I get that out? Oh, there we go. Put it into the casting table and then pour some aluminum brass on it. And we should be able to get the cast. So I think what I'm going to start with is the stone tool rod. the stone binding and the stone pickaxe head, so that way we can go ahead and craft up a pickaxe first. So I think once we get that going, yep, then pop those off. Perfect. Put the stone binding on, do the same thing. And then with the stone tool rod, and we should be good. Cool, so now that we've got these, we can go ahead and put a couple of iron ingots in there, and once those smelt up, we can use those to create a fully iron pickaxe. So we're going to go ahead and put that pickaxe head in there. Wait for these to smelt up. Okay, so the iron is fully smelted, so now we can put that there at the bottom. Pour a little bit into this pickaxe head, wait for it to cool. Now we can do the tool binding. And finally the tool rod. And then once we have these, I think we can come over here to the tool station. Oh wait, now this is for upgrades, I believe. Part builder. Ooh, give me this back. Give me this back. I have you. There we go. Then we come over here to the crafting station, and then we can go iron tool rod, iron binding, and iron pickaxe like this. And here maybe. There we go. Can I give it a name? Oh, sweet. And there we go. We've got our first pick, or our first tool in general from Tinker's. I'm not sure how much better this is compared to a regular iron pick. Let's look at the tooltips and see what's up. If we can. Okay. 321 out of 324. Okay, so it's got more durability. But I don't see much else besides that. Anyways, now we can go ahead and start making pretty much OP weapons and tools. Okay, so we got our iron pick and an iron sword made, and then off camera I went ahead and did all of these casts, just so that way you guys didn't have to see me sit through here just constantly right clicking. But yeah, I rearranged the tables a little bit, so that way they're more out of the way. And now what I think I want to do is I want to go out and get some better materials to create items with, and to do that, I think I'm going to want to go to the Nether and try to get some cobalt. And while we're there, we might as well grab a bunch of lava so that way we can fill this all the way up and not have to worry about it. So, but I think first what I want to do is make a backpack. Oh yeah, and also check this out, guys. I figured out what the issue was. I just have to double click on this and then it won't shade out everything that doesn't match what I'm searching for. But anyways, I'm going to want to make a backpack, which is just chest and some wool, I suppose, or chest and stick wool string. It seems that there's different types, but I'm not sure if anything can go into it or... Yeah, anyways, we're going to go ahead and try to craft up a backpack and then take in a bunch of buckets and gather a bunch of lava. So I got a bunch of iron right here. And now we can grab 11 things of lava when we're in the Nether. But before we can do anything, we're actually going to have to get some obby. And to do that, we need a diamond pick. So I'm going to come over here, grab the few of these that I have. Yeah, short on sticks too. And then now we can go down into the caves and try to find some obsidian. Okay, so we're back. We did a bit of caving. We've got enough obby to make a nether portal. And as you can see, we've gathered quite a bit of lava down there. I managed to lose 2 buckets though because my inventory filled up with some other junk. But I'm gonna go ahead and run down real quick and put these things into the uh furnace controller. Is that what it's called? Oh, yeah, just put them in here. Okay, so that is the last of the lava. Now I'm gonna go ahead and place down the portal. I think up on this hill is a nice little spot looking out over everything, so I'm going to go ahead and terraform this grass a little bit. Just peel it back, then we'll put this thing down and head in. That's it, it's a pretty good looking spot. Yeah, I like that. Now let me empty my inventory real quick and we'll go ahead in. What the heck was that? What? Oh. Not the greatest of spawns right on this soul sand, but you know, it could be worse. We could be on a little island over the lava. Let's see, what are these from? Well, is that cobalt up there? I think it is. And there's a beehive. Actually, I'm gonna go back and grab my scoop real quick because I want to be passively collecting bees. So when the time comes, we can start doing some stuff with that. Embittered Princess. I have no idea what any of that means, but that's pretty cool, I guess. I found some stuff over here. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Oh, it's sulfur. Oh, Jesus. Oh my fucking god. I don't like that one bit. That scared me. But it is pretty good that we can find this quartz here, because quartz looks really good, and it's a good modifier to put on a sword using tinkers. So I'm going to go ahead and run around and grab some more ores, and I'll see you in a sec. Am I even able to mine this? No, okay, I need cobalt for that. That spider is downright terrifying, and I want nothing to do with it. But there's some stuff over there behind it, so we're going to have to go take it on. Let's see, what is this guy? My god, he's huge! Oh, whoa! Jesus Christ. What did I get from that? Wrath Shard and Flame String. Okay, neat. Let's see, is this what we're looking for, or is this lapis? Perfect. Harvestable cobalt. Okay, what do I need for that? And what the hell is all that up there? My goodness, so much new stuff. So guys, that's going to do it for today. We got the Tinker Smelter set up and we made it to the Nether. Next time, I would like to experiment with the lava fabricators. That way we don't have to constantly keep filling this thing up. And maybe even look at getting infinite power somehow. But yeah, that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching. See ya.